A Northern Ontario site has been picked to hold Canada's nuclear waste in a deep geological repository. The Nuclear Waste Management Organization says it chose Ignace after both the town and the nearby First Nation decided to move ahead with the $26 million project that began over a decade ago. It estimates regulatory approvals will take about 10 years each, and the used fuel will be loaded in over a period of about 50 to 60 years. We were joined earlier by Jake Pastore, communications lead for the Township of Ignace, about why it was chosen for the project.
Well, the Township of Ignace has been working on this project back in 2010 when the NWMO first went out and put up its hand and said, are there interested communities that might suit the technical requirements for a deep geological repository? Ignace put up its hand, and in fact, Mayor Kim Bakery and another councillor, John Taddeo, were both on council, and they're still on current council. And so for the last 14 years, they have been working to really get all of the information together for the community, and it's been an educational journey. They've been learning about the project. They've been educating themselves. They've traveled to see sites around the world. We've basically have gone to even uranium mines to see how the process the process is undertaken. And so they've educated themselves, and we feel that the NWMO, they had a willing this year. We had three big milestones events in Ignace. One was we signed an agreement on March 18th of 2024 with the NWMO, and then on July 10th, the municipality did a vote on the process. And there were 77.3% of the community said, yes, we want to move forward in this process to be a host community for the Deep Geological Repository. So they were a very strong mandated community. And we also have a very strong, the people of the Wabigoon Lake Ojibwe Nation voted, and they had a strong mandate to move to the next phase of this project. So NWMO had two very strong partners in Northwestern Ontario, and I believe that was one of the, other than all the technical reasons for having a site that can actually host deep geological repository and use nuclear fuel. That was probably the reason that we were chosen.
We also discussed what the project means for the community.
First and foremost, I think Mayor and Council want to thank all of the people, the volunteers, the past mayors, community councils, volunteers, the Ignace that had the confidence in the community and the township to actually move this project forward. But it is just moving it forward along the continuum of the NWMO schedule, which now basically that they've chosen the sites and are both of our communities. It goes into a licensing and regulation process that could take 7 to 10 years. So it's a very stringent and rigorous process to get a license by the Canadian Nuclear Safety Association and Atomic Energy to be able to actually get the license to build this facility. In the meantime, there's going to be a lot of different things that are going to be happening over the course of the next few years, including the potential to have a center of expertise built right in Ignace. That's probably the next big visual piece that will come as a part of this project, will be an anchor that for this project is situated and built in the Township of Ignace. And so at any given time, there could be 700 to 1,000 jobs associated to this project. It's $26 billion. So we want to make sure, as the Township of Ignace, that we're positioned well in the next few years to be able to become a part of that procurement stream for the NWMO, and that we're working hand in hand with NWMO and of course with our partners at the Wabigoon Lake Ojibwe Nation, because both of us have to sort of keep moving along that process for environmental assessments, for all kinds of different assessments that need to be done. And so we're ready to move that bar forward, and we're thrilled to be actually involved in this big project. It's a once-in-a-lifetime project for a community of 1,300 along the Trans-Canada Highway, it is a once in a lifetime project, and they've capitalized on taking advantage of this project.